Kapalini Durga Shiva Kshamadhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute Isha Sachandana Patra Pushpanjali Gomudaksha Yagga Vinashinyai
Devi Durga is the Bhuta Mata, the mother of goblins, the mother of all the elements, and the mother of all the creatures, all the living creatures. She resides under the Ashwatha and has a host of demons, goblins and demigods as a retinue. This is another terrible form of the Universal Mother. Devi Durga is Chamunda. Chamunda is same as Kali. She got this name since she killed Chanda and Munda in the battle against Shumbha and Nishumbha. Durga Shiva Kshamadhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute. She is the Gayatri, she is the Savitri, and she is the Saraswati. She is Indrakshi, one whose eyes are similar to Indra's. She is the aspect of Devi, specially worshipped by Indra, as also the Apsara women, the heavenly damsels. She is richly decorated and holds the Vajrayudha. When she is pleased by hymns, she can cure even incurable diseases. Jagadhatri is another form of Devi Durga, one who sustains the world. That is the meaning of the word Jagadhatri. Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye. Flowers are offered at the feet of Devi Durga after her puja, and prayers are uttered. Gunasraye Gunamaye Narayani Namostute Sharanagata Dinartha Paritrana Parayane Sarvasyarti Hare Devi Narayani Namostute Pranatanam Prasidatvam Devi Vishwarati Harini Trailokya Vasinami Diye Lokanam Barada Bhava Om Bhutani Durga Bhuvanani Durga Striyapashuscha Narascha Durga Yad Yadhi Drishyam Khalutadhi Durga Durga Swarupati Yaparam Nakinchit Durga Swarupadhi Param Kinchit. There is nothing in this universe which is not a form of Devi Durga. The prayers are concluded by uttering the pranama mantra of Devi Shri Sharada, the consort of Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, the incarnation of the modern age. Now the Durga Puja is complete. The Divine Mother is propitiated to our satisfaction. Puja Krita Shri Mata Prasadita. Now the Divine Mother is ready to leave this place to her divine abode. In the morning of the Vijaya Dashami today, Devi was worshipped with Dasha Upacharas. A Dashopachara Puja was performed following the preliminary rituals. Then Devi's Parivara Devatas and all the associated divinities were worshipped. Devi was offered a special offering of cool food, of fruits and sweets and nuts. Now is the time for Pushpanjali, the flower offerings. The revered monks and brahmacharins of the Ramakrishna Sangha are present to offer Pushpanjali. The Pushpanjali mantras will be uttered and the flowers will be reverentially offered at the feet of Devi Durga. Durga Puja was concluded with various pujas and rituals. Durga Puja was conducted on a small scale from the very beginning of the Ramakrishna Sangha's history. It was first celebrated with an image and in a grand scale at Belur in 1901. Since then, Durga Puja has been celebrated here every year, although for a few years after the first celebration in 1901, Pratima worship was not done.
Om Jayanti
Now the Pushpanjali.
Mangala Kali Bhadra Kali Kapalini Durga Shiva Shamadhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute Isha Sachandana Patra Pushpanjali Om Dakshayagna Vinashinyai Mahaghorayai Yogini Koti Paribritayai Bhadrakalyai Ring Om Durgayai Namaha Sangayai Savaranayai Sayudhayai Sabahanayai Saparivarayai Shri Bhagavat Durgayai Namaha Om Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Pranatanam Prasidatvam Devi Vishwarati Harini Trailokya Vasinam Idye Lokanam Varada Bhava Om Bhutani Durga Bhuvanani Durga Striya Pashuscha Narascha Durga Yat Yat Hi Drishyam Khalu Tat Hi Durga Durga Swarupat Yaparam Nakinchit Om Yathagner Dahika Shakti Rama Krishne Sthitahiya Sarva Vidya Swarupangatam Saradam Pranamamyaham.
Pushpanjali mantras were uttered. The Anjali would be offered at the feet of Devi Durga by the revered monks and brahmacharyas of the Ramakrishna Sangha. Usually, Hindu sannyasins do not conduct this kind of elaborate ritualistic worship, but Swami Vivekananda had clear reasons to start a tradition of Durga Puja at the very center of the Ramakrishna Vedanta movement here in Belur Mutt. One reason was to gain the acceptance of the local community, the local Orthodox Hindu community, for the new way of life that Swamiji and his monastic brothers were leading. The Hindu society in Calcutta had not fully accepted Swamiji's going to the West, and the rather unconventional ways of life at Belur Mutt, which included disregard for caste rules and mixing with Westerners. As a matter of fact, the celebration of Durga Puja helped to remove much of the misunderstanding and misgivings about the new monastic institution among the local people. Another reason was that Swamiji wanted to institutionalize the respect for divinity of motherhood and the sanctity of womanhood. Swamiji saw that one of the main reasons for the advancement of the Western nations was the elevation of women, and one of the main reasons for the backwardness of India was the neglect of women in this country. Worship of the Divine Mother, especially the Kumari Puja, would create the awareness of the potential divinity of women and a respectful attitude towards them. There was still a third reason behind Swamiji's beginning the worship of, institutionalizing the worship of the Divine Mother at Belur Mutt. That was a spiritual vision.
Namaste Jagad Vyapike Vishwarupe Namaste Jagad Vandya Padara Vinde Namaste Jagat Tarini Trahi Durge Namaste Jagat Chintyamana Swarupe Namaste Mahayogini Jnana Rupe Namaste Sadananda Nanda Swarupe Namaste Jagattarini Trahi Durge Namas Anathasya Dinasya Trishnaturasya Shudharatasya Bhitasya Bhatyasya Jantoho
are uttering prayers from the Shastras in praise of the Divine Mother after concluding her Dashmi Puja. Dashmi Tithi Vihita Puja is concluded with prayers in Sanskrit.
Tvameka gatir devi nistara hetur Namaste Jagattarini Trahi Durge Apare Mahadustare Atyanta Ghore Vipat Sagare Majjatam Deha Bhajam Tvameka gatir devi nistara nauka Namaste Jagattarini Trahi Durge Namaschandike Chandador Dandalila Samut Khandita Khandala Shesha Bhite Tvameka Gatir Vighna Sandoha Hantri Namaste Jagattarini Trahi Durge Tvameka Jitaradhita Satyavadi Nyamiya Jita Krodhana Krodhanishta Nirapingala Tvam Sushumana Chanari Namaste Jagattarini Trahi Durge Namo Devi Durge Shive Bhimanade Saraswati Arundhatya Moghaswarupe Vibhuti Shachi Kala Ratri Sati Tvam Namaste Jagattarini Trahi Durge Sharanamasi Suranam Siddhya Vidyadharanam Munidanujanaraanam Vyadi Vipiritanam Nripati Grihagatanam Dasyubhiravritanam Tvamasi Sharanameka Devi Durge Prasida Idam Stotram Maya Proktam Apaduddhara Hetukam Trisandhyam Ekasandhyam Va Patana Deva Sankatat Muchyate Natra Sandeho Bhuvi Swarge Rasatale Shamasta Slokamekam Va Yappated Bhaktitas Sada Sasarvadushkritim Tirtva Prapnoti Paramangatim Pathanadasya Deveshi Kingna Siddhyati Bhutale Sri Durga Kavacham Ishwara Uvacha Om Srinu Devi Prabhakshyami Kavacham Sarva Siddhidam Pathitva Dharayitva Chanaro
Devi
Kavacham
is being chanted.
Kavacham Devi Durga Mantrancha Yojapit Sanapnoti Phalam Tasya Parechanarakam Brajit Idam Guhyatamang Devi Kavacham Tabakathyate Gopaniyam Prayatanena Savadhana Vadharaya.
Today is the holy Vijaya Dashami, the 10th day, the victorious 10th day, which concludes the Durga Puja celebrations. In the morning of the Vijaya Dashami, a brief puja was performed. Then the Sheetal Bhog, which is the offering of cool food offering, was given to Devi Durga. It was followed by Pushpanjali.
Katim Bhagavati Devi Dvauru Bindhyavasini Mahabalacha Janghe Dve
Durga Puja is an important festival in the socio-religious life of the people of Bengal. Swami Vivekananda worshipped Devi Durga in an image of Mahishasuramardini in the year 1901 at Belur for the first time. Swamiji had various reasons to start Durga Puja at Belur. A very special reason was a divine vision, a spiritual vision. A few days before Durga Puja in 1901, Swamiji had the vision of Durga Puja being done at Belur Math. Around that time, Swami Brahmanandaji, Raja Maharaj, a brother disciple, a brother monk of Swamiji, saw in a vision that Mother Durga was coming across the Ganga from Dakshineshwar temple in Kolkata towards Belur Math. Swamiji Maharaj asked Swami Brahmanandaji to make preparations for Durga Puja immediately, although only a few days were left to begin the puja. The main difficulty then was to get a clay image for the worship. Inquiries at Kamatuli, where the images were made. Kamatuli had only one image left, and that was brought to Belur Math for the Durga Puja, and the puja celebrations began. Now Arati is being performed in front of Devi Durga. The Arati concludes the Dashmi Puja. नमस्ते शरण्ये शिवे सानुकंपे, नमस्ते जगद्व्यापिके विश्वरूपे, नमस्ते जगद्वन्द्य पादारविंदे, नमस्ते जगत्तारिणि त्राहि दुर्गे। नमस्ते जगच्चिन्त्यमानस्वरूपे, नमस्ते महायोगिनी ज्ञानरूपे, नमस्ते सदानंद नंदस्वरूपे, नमस्ते जगत्तारिणि त्राहि दुर्गे। अनाथस्य दीनस्य तृष्णातुरस्य, क्षुधार्तस्य भीतस्य बद्धस्य जन्तोः, त्वमेका गतिर्देवी निस्तारकर्त्री, नमस्ते जगत्तारिणि त्राहि दुर्गे। अरण्ये रणे दारुणे शत्रुमध्ये नले सागरे प्रान्तरे राजगेहे, त्वमेका गतिर्देवी निस्तार हेतुः, नमस्ते जगत्तारिणि त्राहि दुर्गे। अपारे महादुस्तरेऽत्यन्त घोरे विपत्सागरे मज्जतां देहभाजाम्, त्वमेका गतिर्देवी निस्तार नौका, नमस्ते जगत्तारिणि त्राहि दुर्गे। नमश्चंडिके चंडदोर्दंड लीला समुत्खंडिताखंडलाशेष भीते, त्वमेका गतिर्विघ्न संदोह हंत्री, नमस्ते जगत्तारिणि त्राहि दुर्गे। त्वमेकाजिताराधिता सत्यवादिन्यमेयाजिता क्रोधनाक्रोधनिष्ठा, इडा पिंगला त्वं सुषुम्ना च नाडी, नमस्ते जगत्तारिणि त्राहि दुर्गे। The Aratrikam is in progress on the Puja Mandap of Belur Mutt. Brahmachari Shubhrato Maharaj is performing Aratrikam to Devi Durga after Devi's Puja as part of the Dashmi Tithi Vihita Puja. A large assembly of devotees is present. The dhak is being played loudly and Karpur Arati is being waved in front of the mother. नमो देवी दुर्गे शिवे भीमनादे, सरस्वत्यरुन्धत्यमोघ स्वरूपे, विभूति शची कालरात्रि सती त्वं, नमस्ते जगत्तारिणि त्राहि दुर्गे। शरणमसि सुराणां सिद्धक विद्याधराणां, मुनिदनुज जनानां मुनिदनुज नराणां व्याधिभिः पीडितानां, नृपति गृहगतानां दस्युभिरावृतानां, त्वमसि शरणमेका देवी दुर्गे प्रसीद। Is offered as part of the Aratrika ceremony. Dashabhuja Mahishasura Madhini Devi Durga is accepting the offering. From her devotees. graceful Pratima, the consecrated image of Mother, is on the Puja Mandapa. The Arathrism is being witnessed by hundreds of devotees in the Puja Mandapa. Tvam Svadha Tvam Hi Vashatkarasvaratmaka Sudha Tvam Akshare Nitye Tridha Matratmika Sthita Ardhamatra Sthita Nitya Yanucharya Visheshataha. Devi herself is the sacrifice and she is the heaven which is the reward to be attained through the performance of sacred rituals. She is Sudha, the food of the Devas, which signifies immortality. Devi is the embodiment of the threefold mantra, A, U and Ma, which constitute the Omkara. And she is the Ardhamatra, which is eternal and which surpasses even these three parts of the Omkara. She is the Savitri, the Supreme Mother of the Devas. Tvayaitat bhagyate vishvam, Tvayaitat srijyate jagat, Tvayaitat palyate devi, Tvamatsyante cha sarvada. By you this universe is born, by you this world is created, by you it is protected, O Devi, and you always consume it at the end. Visrishtau Srishtirupa Tvam Sthitirupa cha palane Tatha Sanghritirupante Jagatosya Jaganmaye. Mahavidya Mahamaya Mahamedha Mahasmriti Mahamoha cha bhavati Mahadevi Mahasuri. O you who are always of the form of the whole world, at the time of creation you are of the form of the creative force, at the time of sustentation you are of the form of the protective power, and at the time of the dissolution of the world you are of the form of the destructive power. You are the supreme knowledge as well as the great nescience. Mahamoha cha bhavati Mahadevi Mahasuri. The great intellect and contemplation was also the great delusion. The great Devi was also the great Asuri. All powers of good and evil belong to her. Powers of good are hers as much as powers of evil. Prakritistvam hi sarvasya gunatraya vibhavini. You are the primordial cause of everything, bringing into force the three qualities of sattva, rajas and tamas, of which all things are composed. Prakritistvamcha sarvasya gunatraya vibhavini Kalaratrir maharatrir moharatrishcha daruna Tvam Shrihi Tvam Ishwari Tvam Hrihi Tvam Buddhihi Bodha Lakshana Lajja Pushti Tatha Tushtihi Tvam Shanti Shanti Revacha. You are the great night of final dissolution and the terrible night of delusion. You are the goddesses, you are all the goddesses, you are all the gods, you are the embodiment of every divinity, you are good fortune, you are the ruler, you are the modesty, intelligence characterized by knowledge, bashfulness, nourishment, contentment, tranquility and forbearance. Armed with sword, spear, club, discus, conch, bow, arrows, slings and iron mace, you are terrible, O Devi. At the same time, you are pleasing, yea, more pleasing than all the pleasing things and exceedingly beautiful. Saumya Saumyatara Shesha Saumyedhyastvati Sundari Para Paranam Parama Tvameva Parameshwari. You are indeed the Supreme Ishwari beyond the high and low. And whatever or wherever a thing exists, real or unreal, conscious or unconscious, alert or inert, whatever power, all that possesses is yourself. Yaccha kinchit kochit vastu sadasatva khilatmate tasya sarvasya ya shaktihi sattvam kim stuyase maya. O you who are the soul of everything, how can I extol you more than this? By you, even he who creates, sustains and devours the world is put to sleep. Yaya tvaya jagat srashta jagat patatyo jagat sopi nidravasham nitaha kastvam stotu miheshwaraha. Who is here capable of extolling you, O Mother? Who is capable of praising you? Who have made all of us? Vishnu, Brahma and Shiva take their embodied forms from you. O Devi, Lord it thus. They wish to slay all the evil powers of this world. Swasatvamitham prabhavai svairuditai udarayirdevi samstuta mohayaitau duradharshau asurau madhikaitau. Kimvarnayama tavarupamachintyametat. O Devi, how can we describe your inconceivable form or your abundant surpassing valor that destroys the evil spirits, the evildoers? How can we describe your wonderful feats displayed in battles among all the gods and goddesses and the evildoers, asuras? You are the origin of the worlds, O Devi.
Jai Mahamai ki
Shouts of victory.
Jai Swamiji Maharaj Ji ki
Jai,
Jai Ganga Mai ki
and Mother Ganga,
Jai Sri Sri Durga Mai ki Jai.
Hetu samasta jagatam trigunapi doshaihi najñāyate hariharadibhirapyapara sarvashrayakhilamidam jagadam shabhutam avyakritahi parama prakritistvāmadya. You are the origin of the universe. O Mother, you are possessed of the three gunas. You are not known to have any of their attendant defects like passion. You are incomprehensible even to Vishnu, Shiva and others. You are the resort of all. This entire world is composed of an infinitesimal portion of yourself. You are verily the supreme primordial Prakriti, untransformed. Devi Prapannarti Hare Prasida. O Devi, you who remove the sufferings of your supplicants, be gracious unto us. Be propitious, O Mother of the whole world, be gracious. Devi Prasannarti, Devi Prapannarti Hare Prasida, Prasida Matar Jagatokhilasya, Prasida Vishveshwari, Pahi Vishvam, Tvamishwari Devi, Characharasya. You are the mother of the universe. Protect the universe. You are, O Devi, the ruler of all that is moving and unmoving.
Om Durgam Shivam Shantikarim.
Now begins the pradakshina around the image of Devi Durga, uttering the pradakshina stotra.
Pranamami Sada Shivam Mangalam Shobhanam Shuddham Nishkalam Paramangalam Vishweshwarim Vishwamatam Chandikam Pranamamyaham Sarvadeva Maim Devi
Puja mandapesmin triratram ushitva bhakte rupasita mata ataswadhama samuddishya
Vindhyastham Vindhyanilayam Divyasthana Nivasinim Yoginim Yogamayancha Chandikam Pranamamyaham.
The Pujak Maharaj is holding an arghya in his hands and circumambulating the image of Devi Durga along with the Tantradharak Maharaj and the other parikaramis.
Yaidam pathati stotram srinuyadapi yo naraha samukta sarva papebhyo
Ritualistic send-off for Devi Durga.
Sarva mangala mangalye shive sarva.
The continuous remembrance of Devi's divine form and redeeming grace will be left in our mind as our eternal wealth and support when she leaves this place to her divine abode in Kailas.
Kriti kaushiki tvam hi katyayani namostute Rudra chande prachandasi prachanda gananashini Rakshamam sarvato devi Visheshwari namostute Rudra chande prachanda Durgottarini durge tvam Sarva Shubha Vinashini Dharmartha Kama Mokshaya Nityam Me Varada Bhava.
Some of the sacred icons worshipped as part of the Durga Puja, the Baneshwara Shiva Linga and the Narayana Shila, the Shalagrama, have been taken out of the Puja Mandapa already. And now the Pradakshina mantras were uttered and Devi was circumambulated. Now, as a mark of our humble submission to the Divine Mother and to bid her farewell in a ceremonial way, Pradakshina was done repeatedly by chanting her praises. Pujari Maharaj is carrying arghya in his hand.
Om Mahishagni Mahamai Chamunde Mundamali.
Devi's great feats are being described through these mantras. Her divine qualities are remembered. Her graceful divine form is described, her redeeming power is remembered and sought.
Kantham patu Maheshwari, Hridayam patu Chamunda, Sarvata patu Kalika, Omandhyam Kushtham Chadaridram, Rogam Shokam Chadarudam.
Today is the Vijaya Dashami of Durga Puja, the victorious 10th day. Dashami Tithi's puja was concluded on the Puja Mandap at Belur and now Devi Durga is accorded a send-off ritually. Prayers are uttered from the puja manuals by humbly submitting oneself at the lotus feet of the Divine Mother, who gracefully made her presence felt on the puja mandap for 3 days and accepted the puja offered by her children. Pujari Maharaj is standing carrying an arghya offering in his hand in front of Devi Durga, and others are reading out the prayers and mantras and stotras from the puja manual. Yam samvatsari puja ya krita devi te maya sangam bhavatu tat sarvam tvata perfection of the worship done so far was prayed for. Devi's graceful intervention, Devi's kind intervention in our human affairs at difficult junctures is sought after. Devi is entreated to return to her celestial abode. Though the Divine Mother dwells forever in the hearts of her devotees. Devi's forgiveness is sought after for any inadvertent mistake that might have occurred during the worship. All the rituals performed, all the offerings done at the feet of Mother are remembered and made an offering unto the highest Godhead, the Supreme Divinity now present as the Divine Mother of the universe. Symbolically, an arghya was offered at the feet of the Divine Mother for the submission of the whole puja done these days on the puja mandap. Sangam bhavatu tat sarvam tvat prasadan maheshwari shaknuvanti nate pujam kartum brahma dayasuraha aham kingva karishyami mrityu dharma narolpadhi na jane ham timbarupam na shariram navagunam ekami vahi janami bhakting tvacharanabjayo tang bhakting hridhi. This is the final phase of the Navami, the Dashami Puja. The puja performed on the victorious 10th day of the Durga Puja. The Divine Mother, having accepted the worship offered in her honor by her children these days, she is now ready to return to her supreme abode, her divine abode in the Kailasa.
Tvangati Parameshwari Karamana Manasa Vacha Tvatyonanya Gatiri Mama Antaschare.
The Divine Mother is entreated to make our hearts her eternal abode.
Yeshu Yeshu Brajamyaham Teshu Teshu Achyuta Bhaktir Abhyayastu Sadatwai Om Tishta Tishta Paresthane Swasthane Parameshwari Yatra Brahma Dayas Sarve Surastishtanti Merhidi.
Devi is entreated to return to her supreme abode and to make her presence felt in our hearts forever. Gacha Devi Nijalayam. Devi, now you can depart to your supreme abode, heavenly abode. Some more rituals follow by releasing the Devi who was installed in the Pratima for the sake of worship these days. All these days the Devi was worshipped on a consecrated picture kept in front of the consecrated image of Devi Durga. On the Shashti Tithi, in the beginning of the Durga Puja, at the very beginning of the Durga Puja, Bodhana was performed. The ritual of Bodhana was performed to wake the mother up in the Dakshinayana part of the year. Devi's Bodhan was done under a Bilva tree, following the tradition of the Puranas. Devi's Akal Bodhan was performed. Bodhan means awakening or waking up. Why is this Bodhan needed? Why was this Bodhan needed? Does the Great Mother ever sleep? No, she doesn't. She is ever alert for our sake. Does the Divine Mother return to another world, leaving us here? No, she doesn't. She is ever present among all of us, amongst all of us in this human world. But she has to wake up, and she has to reside in our heart. The Divine Mother has to wake up and remain alert in our Hridaya. Devi, the embodiment of the motherhood of God, never sleeps when this infinite universe is in existence, because her sleep means the destruction of the whole world. But she is asleep in our mind. Her presence is not felt in our heart always. Sharat Kala is an ideal occasion for us to wake her up within ourselves by means of worship externally and devotion and faith internally. With the accompaniment of dhak, and various musical instruments. The Visarjana Puja is nearing completion. Prayers were uttered in front of the Devi, requesting her to return to her real abode, having blessed her children, having removed all the obstacles that we face in our life. The graceful Devi will always grace our mind. At times of happiness and difficulty alike. The Pujak Maharaj has left the main Puja Mandap to an adjacent mandap. There Devi's Bodhan was performed on the Shashti Tithi at the beginning of the Durga Puja. Devi was invoked and installed there as well. She was released from that place as well, ritually by uttering mantras and following the procedure.
Om Kalika Tvam Samakhyata Kachvi Vriksham Samasrita Gacha Maha.
Now Navapatrika Mokshanam is being performed. In the Navapatrika, the collection of 9 plants and herbs tied together, installed and worshipped as a symbol of Devi Durga all through the Durga Puja, is now approached, and prayers are uttered to the Navapatrika Vasini Durga to bless us and be gracious and benevolent to the whole world. Each of the twigs, each of the plants and herbs which constitutes the Navapatrika is individually mentioned in these mantras, and the presiding deities, which are various aspects of the Divine Mother, are invoked, they are prayed, they are requested to return to their real abode, their divine heavenly abode, and to our hearts, of course, by blessing us. After the Navapatrika Mokshana, the Archaka once again returns to the Ghata. Now Nirmalya Vasini Puja begins. Some concluding rituals follow. The goddess called Nirmalya Vasini is being worshipped now.
Nimajyambhasi sampujya patrika varjita jale dharmayudhana vridhyaratham sthapitasi jale maya.
And the Nirmalyas, along with the Darpana, the mirror, is placed in a vessel of water. There Devi's image can be seen, reflected. The Pujaka looked at the image of Devi Durga reflected on this mirror, and having prostrated in front of her, he returned to the asana once again. Devi Durga's image can be seen on the mirror. A beautiful vision which all the devotees await to be seen. Devi Durga's image is clearly reflected on the mirror in the vessel of water kept in front of her in the puja mandap. A divine vision which the devotees await to witness on the Dashmi Tithi is beautifully captured in this scene. Jayadevi Mahamaye Jagataschapparajite Jayam Dehi Mahamaye Katyayani Namostute. Having placed the mirror ceremonially in a vessel of water and having perceived her image reflected there, the pujari has returned to his ceremonial seat once again, performing some more rituals which conclude today's puja rituals. Another goddess, Chandeshwari, is given an offering. This is followed by Achidravadharanam. Prayers are said. Prayers are said for attenuation of any possible mistake in the process of the puja.
Om Sri Hari, Om Sri Hari, Om Sri Hari.
And then Vaigunya Prashamanam or Vaigunya Samadhanam is performed. Prayers are said and japa is performed for the forgiveness of any possible mistake in the puja rituals. Once again, in this ceremony, the Anushtana is dedicated to God and Guru, Shriman Narayana and Sri Ramakrishna. Etat karma Sri Narayana arpitamastu, etat karma Sri Ramakrishna arpanamastu. Prayers are once again uttered in honor of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahansa, the great Guru and the Ishta Devata of the Ramakrishna Sangha, and his Shakti, Sri Sharada Devi, and the chief disciple, Swami Vivekananda. Everything in this world is a representation of Devi Durga, is a perceivable form of Devi Durga. Striyah Durga, Purushaha Durga, Kumaraha Kumarishcha Durga, Pashavaha Durga. Men and women, children, girls and boys, trees and animals, rivers, mountains, the celestial objects, everything, both internal and external, subtle and gross, are but various forms of the supreme primordial power, expressing herself as the mother of the universe.
Yogananda Premanandaschanne Vayye Chaparshada Rama Krishna Gata Prana Sarvamsthana Pranamamyam.
The blessings of Sri Ramakrishna and his disciples is prayed for, concluding with shouts of victory. Jayakara in honor of the Devi. All the Devas worshipped in this grand ceremony and the Guru Parampara. Durga Puja is ceremonially completed. And a prayer is uttered together by all the Swamis and Brahmacharis and Matajis present, devotees present, in praise of the Devi. This Tirtha Kshetra of the universal message of Vedanta, Belur Mutt, situated on the western bank of Holy Ganga, is today full of spiritual fervor and the divine ambience. The monks and brahmacharis of the order are singing a beautiful bhajan in praise of Devi Durga, requesting her, praying to her not to go away forever, leaving her children alone, but to be ever present in their hearts. Oh, the gracious Mother, you have come down to our place. You have gracefully accepted our offering on all the puja days. You, the Mother of the universe, was so gracious to accept our humble treat. And now please make our hearts your eternal abode. Is the prayer of our children today. We do not know whether you are man or woman or mother. We do not know your true nature. Please reveal yourself unto us. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna once said that I see God in every living creature. The next live telecast will be tomorrow.
गर्भे